Texas NASCAR race car fans and everybody listening on radio around the world and everybody watching television around the world. Drivers, start your engines!
Hey, gotta get the race car here. Boogity, boogie, boogie. Saddle up, boys, and let's go racing.
First caution of the day, lap 15. Eric Jones goes around in turn number 2. No contact. Watch for the number 23rd car in line.
I think he just loses it, Mike. I don't think anybody got into him or anything. A car just jumped out from under him off 2. That's been the action. A lot of action off turn 2 already early in this race.
Well, we'd seen his teammate Denny Hamlin also having some struggles here. I don't know how similar their setups are, but anytime you got Kyle Larson jumping to your outside, you know that you're going to have to pick up the throttle a little bit sooner to keep him from getting to the outside. And I saw the 88 of Alex Bowman when he came to pit road. It looked like he was carrying way too much speed.
Commitment line violation on Bowman, Jeff. He went over the box where the cone would be, and that means he'll have a pass through.
Not a good week for the 88 bunch.
No, they're in a backup car, and there's leader Clint Boyer.
You can see him carrying a lot of speed, trying to get it slowed down. Runs him wide. You cannot clip those right side tires on that orange box. You got to be all 4 below the orange box.
Clint Boyer with a quick stop with 3 to go in stage 1. The pits will be closed when we get to 2 to go.
And that battle that we talked about that happened on that green flag pit sequence between the 22 Logano and Jimmy Johnson, that's going to make the difference here for Joey Logano. Valuable points on the line here for stage points, but also that valuable point for a playoff point to Joey Logano.
Stage ends with Logano, Johnson, and Elliott. A slow car down the back straightaway. That is Ryan Preece,
He's out of
who has
fuel.
not pitted since lap 16, and that will give 10th and the final stage point to his teammate Chris Buescher.
And maybe a little air pressure built up in those tires for these restarts. Heard a lot of guys complain that on low air pressure on new tires, the cars really have some issues. Whoa, it's 18.
Oh my
Busch
gosh.
through the grass, 3 wide on his brother.
How in the world did he make that work?
3 wide behind them as the one backs up, having to clear out of it. Kurt Busch cannot be pleased about what just happened.
Oh, I'm telling you, Mike, that was incredible that they made it. Watch this. The 18's on the outside here. He's going to dive all the way to the inside, up beside of Kurt Busch's brother. Gets a little off in the grass, wiggles, wobbles.
You can see Kurt Busch was trying to side draft Kevin Harvick to try to get position. And when he did that, they stalled out, and that 18 car took advantage of it.
Wow. Oh, Kyle slides just a little bit up toward Harvick.
Oh, now his brother's going to repay the favor.
How you like 3 wide, bro?
I don't think Kyle's going to check up just yet.
Well, as you saw during our side-by-side coverage, we're under caution because Kyle Larson hit the wall, and as the car came down pit road, his underhood became a flaming Texas fire pit.
Well, this is kind of odd. I mean, it just looked like the car wouldn't turn. That's different than just having a tight condition. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a gust of wind or something that sent that car wide, but that almost looked like the right front was just not underneath him or was losing a little bit of air, and he went right in the wall.
So now on this caution, Joey Logano gets the free pass. We expect the 10 drivers who have not yet been on pit road in this cycle, actually 11 drivers counting Bowman and maybe 12 with Eric Jones, they will probably come to pit road, and Larry, would the rest want to take that wave around? So caution and the stage-ending flag for Denny Hamlin, who used a gas-only pit stop to lead on the restart, and Denny gets his first stage win of 2019. Jimmy Johnson on the way back toward the front, he hopes, battling Ryan Newman here for 8th place.
I just like the Johnson's battling. When he had the lead, he didn't want to give it up. Had some problems, got to fall back in the field. Now he's working his way back to the front.
Oh,
Daniel Hemrick, right rear tire down. Caution is out at lap 254.
That thing is in pieces.
Larry?
Guys, this caution is a big break for Kurt Busch, because you just heard me say everybody has to make one stop. With Kurt having that issue earlier, he was actually going to have to make 2 green flag stops should we have stayed green to the end.
And there is the spin from the right rear.
Yeah, if I had to guess, that thing probably came apart on the front straightaway. That's what allowed Daniel Hemrick to do a pretty masterful job of keeping it out of the wall and stay in this thing.
And no free pass, NASCAR says, which would have meant that Hemrick would have been in that position at the time of caution. And of course is ineligible since he brought out the caution.
And you could see a little damage to the right side where he may have made contact with the wall. I wouldn't be surprised if that fender was pushed in and cut that right rear tire.
Now he is catching Denny Hamlin at a pretty good rate here. The last 3 cars that Boyer has caught, he was able to pass quickly and not spend a lot of time behind them in dirty air.
Yeah, I mean, he's been steadily faster, 2-3 tenths. That last lap by, heck, he was the one before this one was about 3 to 4 tenths faster.
Well, we listened in on Clint Boyer and company.
There's 11 here, kitty, kitty. That's what's out.
Martin Truex on pit road.
Mike, I heard a big debate all weekend long about downforce, not so much downforce, trim them out. With the grip this track has and the traction compound and the tire combination, I believe you can get away with trimming your car out here and get some pretty good speed out of it.
Stewart Haas running 2nd, 3rd, and 7th and 8th.
But what a difference here. I mean, we look right on our screen here, the number 4, Kevin Harvick. We're so used to him being the dominant force at Stewart Haas. Right now, he's actually running 4th of their 4-car stable.
A Ford onboard camera from Harvick.
But they're all 4 of those cars in the top 10, so very consistent.
And Hendrick Motorsports started up front.
We will not hit you.
2 in the top 6. 1 lap to go. White flag sponsored by Credit One Bank.
You said it, Daryl. He has a way of coming back.
I don't know how he does it, but they do it a lot.
A double penalty day and a checkered flag for Denny Hamlin. He, Joe Gibbs Racing and Toyota, win the O'Reilly Auto Parts 500.
But man, it was fun, huh?
33rd career win and 2nd of the season.
I just think a lot of that, Mike, is Chris Capehart. Incredible crew chief, great leader. I like what he's done with this race team.
2 wins after failing to get to victory lane all of 2018.
Big wins.
And his 3rd win here at Texas. The 6th track on which he's won at least 3 times. The Stage 2 winner has now won the last 5 Cup races this year, and 3 in a row here in Texas.
You gave him the good news.
Don't leave my good news.
You did.
I told him I got good news, buddy.
All right. We're going to put away the broom and the crying towels.
I think he was waiting for you to tell him the bad
I
news.
should call him right now, remind him.
Hey NASCAR fans, thanks for checking out the NBC Sports YouTube channel. Make sure you hit subscribe below for the latest NASCAR news, race highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.